Hi everybody, this is Stephanie. It's Friday, October 7th. Time is just flying by. I had so much to do today, and most of which I had to do, I just canceled. I'm just not in the mood. I even canceled my date for Sunday. I had met somebody on Facebook dating, and we had been talking a few days a week, and after really thinking about that and our conversation and the distance to where she lives, I decided that she probably wasn't the best fit. Besides, I got my home for sale with the ideas of moving. What the hell am I dating someone for if I'm only going to move in the end? So before I continue, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. If you guys find something that you relate to, then please hit the subscribe key. And don't forget to hit that top bell so you get future notifications. We'll be right back with more. Yeah, so like if I'm selling my home and planning on moving up north, what am I doing on a dating site trying to meet people? Well, that answer is pretty easy. I just want to be around people and I want to have someone to do things with. But it's not fair for them if I'm planning on moving and I got my house up for sale. So today, when I was at Quest Diagnostics, I had a little time to think about it, and I ended up texting this woman, and I told her that basically I lost interest. It wasn't her fault, it was all me. We had great conversations, but it just didn't make any sense to mislead someone like that, knowing that I'm selling my home and moving out of state. At the same time, I wasn't in a good mood because Quest was going to make me wait right up until 12:50 p.m. just so they can take blood from me, which has to be submitted to my primary care doctor. Taking blood takes 5 minutes. They're gonna make me wait 2 hours, even if I did mistakenly schedule myself for that time. I also had a hair appointment for 10:30. Okay. If I'm going to get my hair cut and colored, it's going to take more than 2 hours. I would have never made my appointment for the Quest lab for blood work. So I canceled everything. I canceled my hair appointment. I canceled my appointment with Quest, which I ended up rebooking later for a couple of weeks down the road when I'm on vacation, because my doctor's appointment is the following week after that, which made more sense. the thing was, I didn't plan on getting my hair done. And I was going to get my hair done because I was going to meet this woman on a greet and meet dating thing in St. Pete. So here I am now. I got nothing else to do. I got to be at my part-time job at 5 p.m. And right now I'm going for a little ride. I'm going to go to the park, go for a nice little walk. And that's my day. That's my day today. It's a good thing I got Saturday and Sunday off. I can make up for this total waste of a day. And I do feel a little bit tired. And then, after Quest Diagnostics, I stopped and I got breakfast. Okay? And I think I ate too much for breakfast. So, I am going to skip a large meal later on. And before I go to my part-time job later, I'm going to have something very, very light to eat. I'm going to have some fruit and some chicken, and that's it. And I'm going to bring a bottle of water with me to work because right now I feel a little bit overstuffed. Yeah. I had a cup of coffee. I had an apple cinnamon muffin, which they toasted for me. And it was just too much. Eggs and bacon and sausage. It was way too much. Yeah. But it is a beautiful day. It's not as humid as it usually is in Florida. There's some humidity, but it's got to be at least 83 degrees right now. Yeah. I think my main goal right now is to sell my home. That's it. Sell my home and get out of Florida, do my job transfer, and I'm hoping that my home sells soon so I don't have to find myself moving up there when there's snow on the ground in Springfield. I'm trying to drive careful because where I got my camera, right behind the steering wheel, it's going to flip and roll over because this little SUV doesn't have a perfect place to put my camera in. So it seems to be holding out okay where this is, but it's not the best place to do it. So I don't have any plans for today before I go to work. On the way back, I gotta stop at the bank and do my regular transaction financially. Because one thing that I'm committed to is my saving program. If it wasn't for my savings program, I would have not had the money to pay cash for this vehicle I have right now. And this vehicle has only 115,000 miles. I bought it with 114,000 miles. If you guys remember, my Camry had 300,000 miles almost. Okay guys, so I'm down here at Marina Jacks. As usual, I parked my car in the garage, the same garage where I was at during the storm. So I went for a little walk downtown and I stopped in a shop which sold European, very expensive collectible stuff. Of course, I'm not in the mode of buying anything. So right now I'm here in the shade. I gotta take my word back. I told you guys that on the way down here that it was not as humid. It's humid. So I'm here just resting here in the shade. And on my days off, I usually do the same old stuff. I go downtown, I go for my little walk. I might stop someplace and get something to drink or something to eat. But in my case today, I'm too stuffed to get any more food. I might grab a light piece of chicken and some fruit before I go to work, and that's it. Yeah. So I'm gonna hang out here for a little while, then I make my way back to my car and go home. I don't want to go to my part-time job late. Yeah. It's still nice out. I think it's like maybe 5 degrees cooler in the shade. So if it's 85 degrees, it's going to be 80 degrees, maybe 79 degrees here in the shade. Yeah. So I'm looking at these catamarans here, and I'm looking at the sail on these two. They got totally shredded from the storm. The high winds just tore them right up like nothing. They look like torn up sheets just hanging there on the mast. Amazing. It goes to show you what powerful wind can do. Ever since moving down here in 2001, I have not built up a tolerance to the high heat and humidity in Florida. Slowly over the years, the times I've spent outside have been greatly reduced. I enjoy going out in the late evening. Right now I'm out because I have to go to work and I'm going to be there till 11 o'clock at night. And I don't want to make it seem like on my days off I'm indoors until I have to go to work. So I'm here just enjoying the nice weather, but I'm staying in the shade because I have low tolerance for humidity and the heat. So I guess that's one thing that I can say that I'm looking forward to going back to New England, and that's the 4 seasons. Heck, I guess when it's like cold outside, I have to bundle up, wear my scarf, wear my jacket and my boots. But I'm probably going to appreciate the summers there a lot more than here. But still, I am gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it. But I'm gonna be looking forward to new things. Spending more time with my family and being able to afford a home there versus here. Yeah. So I'm walking around here and I notice this big tree just laying on its side from Hurricane Ian. Look at that tree, guys. It's just laying on its side. It looks like a dead elephant. It's by no means small. It got uprooted from the high winds that we had. That explains the shredded sails on those catamaran. Look at this, guys. Look at this. It just pulled it right out of the ground like nothing. Like nothing. So I'm walking back to my car here, and I gotta stop at my bank, make a withdrawal, and then make a redeposit, and then I'm just gonna chill out and wait till it's time to go to work. So this has been a light update on today's thoughts, last minute decisions I've done today, and that's it. And I'm sure gonna miss my walks downtown here. So this is what I mean about a simple life. I have a very simple life down here. So no matter where I go, I will have a simple life. Whether it's back to New England, or if I decide to stay here in Florida last minute, because you know, I am a Gemini and I'm always changing my damn mind. Gotta go, the light just turned green. Yep, I made it. And I'll be talking to you guys later.